Hey guys, Casual Crono here. If you have been following me, you would know that the Melancholy Aspid is the last of the Elpis bosses that I've just not been able to defeat. Now, I haven't spent hours trying to figure out a strategy. Just every so often I try a few things, and nothing seems to work. Well, I upgraded my team, and I have swapped out Suzette with AS Melody. So we're going to see how well that does. Because if I can keep the team alive, I should be able to... let's see, what does Faith do? Let's see. If I can keep the team alive, she should be allow Sesta to do Twin Blade Wolf pretty much indefinitely. Catches keeping the team alive. So let's see what happens.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless. Testify. Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless. Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, I think I hit the HP stopper. Alright, he did a purifying thing. Let me see if that affects her buffs. Let's see. Shield, critical rate. Kind of looks that way. So let's voice sincere.
How's this? Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright. I don't know if these bosses are repeatable, so I know I've been kind of quiet while talking. The general idea was Depravity, which also does a 50% damage barrier, as well as setting pain and poison. And Dark Drill, which reduces wind resistance of the boss. So I don't care about the crit rate because Sesta's Twin Wolf is 100% crit rate. So basically I've been casting Depravity when I think I'm going to take damage, and I tried to work in one Dark Drill at some point when I wasn't going to take damage just to reduce wind resistance. So that was my logic for those two. And I'm going to cast Depravity this round since it's preemptive. I can see that the boss still has pain. And it looks like I'm missing my Twin Blade Wolf. Looks like the Wind Zone disappeared. That's not good. Looks like I need someone who can reset Wind Zone. Oh, if it can. So let's swap the two of them.
Bite.
There goes Wind Zone. Not quite sure what happened there. I forget if Melody sets... Oh, I think Melody does set Wind Zone. Alright, is this enough to defeat? Nope, not quite yet.
We choose to walk the path of light.
Well, that nearly killed everyone, but somehow they lived. I'm not quite sure if that attack was meant to kill everyone or if that attack was meant to bring everyone down to like 1%. In any case, let's depravity it, twin blade wolf it, and let's see if I can finally take down the Aspid.
Listen, these are the cries of the
Uh-oh.
voiceless.
Oh, finally. That took way more time than it should have. Whew. That was my first try, and all I did was swap out Suzette with AS Melody. I'll show you the team composition afterwards. Elpis Hammer. That's the last of the 8 Elpis weapons. Alright. Melody AS, definitely MVP. Alright, so the team. Sesta had Elpis Dagger, Ring of Might, and Vitality Badge. Had I remembered that the Melancholy Aspid creates blindness at the start of the fight, I might have swapped out the Vitality Badge with something that blocked blindness. That would have probably killed it one turn sooner, but hey, whatever. It worked. Grasta-wise, she had the Pain Grastas, one with Bullseye, one with MP Consumption, and one with Adversity. There was only one boss here, so the Adversity bonus did not come into play. Melody. I figured, even though she had some attack skills, I figured she was more of a defensive character, and I did not want her to die. So I beefed up her hit points, basically, and her defenses. I threw on a Purity Staff. It's not even awakened at all, but Purity Staves in general give stats resistance and speed when they're upgraded. So my plan is to eventually upgrade her Purity Staff for some extra defensive skills. She has the Oriental Ring, which improves resistances. And she has the HP Plus and Speed half badged. One of her skills is preemptive, so Depravity does not require any type of speed at all. It's preemptive Pain and preemptive 50% damage barrier for one time. So, and all parties' weapon damage is 100% and increased damage against weak points. There was no weak points here, but basically, starting with turn 2, Sesta's damage should have been increased by 100%. The other skill I used was Dark Drill, which basically I put on to reduce the Melancholy Aspid's wind resistance, an extra bit of damage there. With 4 wind allies in the front, it should have been about 100% reduction in wind resistance. Grasta-wise, they were defensive-minded. I did MP consumption, but mainly I was looking for any Grasta that had 300 health. So I just gave her some HP restores, and MP consumption, so she had an extra 900 health. So she had 6,000. Yifa, same as in my October superpower or superboss group. Miyake's hammer for the speed and MP consumption, a plasma bangle, and a speed badge. So her speed's 308. And a lot of people try to boost up her luck, but honestly, I've been doing pretty good just with a speedy Yifa. So Grasta wise, she has continual regen, she has type debuff resistance at 100%, and proficiency debuff resistance at 100%. And Soira has 6,500 health. Basically, that's from her Grasta. She has each Grasta piece is 300, and each one was upgraded with the HP ore. So she's getting 1,800 health from her Grasta. Her gear, her defenses are largely connected to her critical rating and her luck. So I've given her 2 luck badges and a piece of armor that improves her luck as well. And for critical rating, I gave her the prismatic pick, which is a 70% crit rate, plus some speed. So that's what Soira had, and she was primarily using Foy Sincere, Floor Breeze, and I threw an Elemental Guard early on. I don't know if it was really that necessary. So that was the front 4. Back row, I had Ukwaji and Tetra in there for healing and removing debuffs and things like that. I had Azami in there because she had Grasta that was helping Sesta. When Sesta had max health, she did more damage. When Sesta was at lower health, she did more damage. And no matter what health she had, I had the Power of Gale Katana from from present-day Garulia Dungeon, and it gave Sesta an extra 30% damage no matter what, since they're both katana users. So that was the team. I now have an Elpis hammer, and I now am totally cool with Melody being part of the team, and me finally kicking Suzette out. So anyway, I'm very happy about that. I believe there's a little quest line that I can do now that all of the Elpis gear has been achieved. And I'll have to look into that really quick. But yay, defeat Melancholy Aspid and 50 more stones. Which will be very nice because I am extremely low on stones after pulling for El Seal and Valette with absolutely 0 luck whatsoever. And Orlea's on the way, and I don't have any version of her, so it would be nice to get at least one version of her in some star level, so I have one more character to work with. So, alright guys, well, thanks for being here to witness that very troublesome boss finally getting beaten. So, Casual Crono, signing out.